This is going to be a longer video showing a day in early November when we went to a friend's house in Oakland for a party. So we traveled from Mountain View using VTA light rail to BART and then an AC transit bus, and then on the way back we plan to take another AC transit bus and then BART and then Caltrain.
And now I'm showing how bumpy it is for me to drive over the same path. We're approaching the light rail.
We're taking the 330 light rail out of Mountain View.
The light rail is my favorite train in the Bay Area. I can roll right on, hear the seats split up, and fortunately for me, the one is already folded up. It has nice big windows that I can see out of, and no stickers blocking the windows. One critique I have is the place that we call the area is a little bit small.
So you can't lean your chair back.
Right.
And here we are waiting at Bay Point Station for a few minutes. It's kind of nerve-wracking because we only have 8 minutes to make the connection with BART. This train's supposed to get to Milpitas at 4:14, and the BART train's supposed to leave at 4:22.
The light rail was a little bit late, and so I'm at the doors. I feel like a racehorse ready to burst out the doors as soon as they open. And I burst out people in my way and trying to get off the train. Other people are running to make the connection.
I'm running ahead of Aubrey to press the elevator button.
With this enormous platform, they could have put a ramp, but instead they had a single elevator that is past this narrow passageway that I flew through. And this elevator has been broken several times this year, which has been blocking for us. No.
And we got to the elevator to find that it was already open.
Yay for us. We roll in. Someone else rolls in as well with his bicycle. Our train we had a timer showing how long we're spending waiting for and being on elevators. We arrived at the mezzanine level, and this elevator took 28 seconds.
And then there's a bridge that goes across from the light rail station, across a road, over to the BART station, but it's still on kind of the second floor above ground level. So we have to take a second elevator.
I'm going as fast as I can. Peter's hair is glowing in the golden sunlight.
Again, I've run ahead to press the elevator button.
Feels so far. I just passed the escalator into the dirty alcove.
And this elevator was also open when I got there. Very rare. Both the last elevator and this one were just open when I got there.
Wonderful. I mean, the only downside to that is if they're open on a different floor, and then it takes a little bit longer to close the door.
Now the elevator is arriving at the ground level.
It takes 27 seconds.
Now we're going through the BART fare gates.
Only one of which is wheelchair accessible. I rush ahead to the elevator. I have to drop my camera. Now, I put a little black circle on the button because it was flashing, and I just don't want that there for anyone who's photo sensitive. Like me. So we spent 20 seconds waiting, and now we get in the elevator.
It was 1622.
This elevator is going down from ground level where the fare gates are to the BART platform. This station has side platforms, so there's 2 elevators, one on each side.
And this elevator took 36 seconds. Oh, we made it.
We arrive on the platform, and we have 3 minutes to spare.
4 minutes. And now for my least favorite train in the Bay Area.
Here's the train.
It always feels as if the door when the wheelchair symbol is far away from where I am.
Now boarding at Milpitas. This is an Orange Line train to Richmond.
I roll in and I find my area.
Please stand clear of the door.
No windows in my place. And it's so loud. So I have to put in some noise canceling earbud.
The next station is
This is my favorite way to ride the train. To be more comfortable. I had my foot up on to this. One thing I will say about BART, I must admit, the chair is very spacious. So I can lean my chair back, which is much more comfortable. I demonstrate that. I see a beautiful sunset out the window. It's cold, so it puts like sleep on me. I have been wanting to sleep for so long, but somehow they're quite difficult to find. Now that I have a sleep, I have decided I never want to go back to wearing jackets, which are much harder to put on.
We've arrived at Fruitvale.
now boarding at Fruitvale. This is an Orange Line train.
And we're going toward the elevator on the northbound platform. Now, I have low vision, so I often struggle with trying to figure out which button to press because these button panels near the elevators, often there's multiple panels. They have other circular things that look like buttons but are not the right one. So I have to lean over and look at it closely, which takes more time.
This elevator is especially charismatic. The door didn't open all the way. The color has this two-tone lines that open the same look, and it is a very slow elevator.
Yeah, the left door looks like it's made of concrete or something, and the right door looks stainless steel, so they don't even match.
Waiting. If you can't tell, I do not like using elevators. Simon's doors open, but not all the way. And that's just 1 minute and 22 seconds.
We're going through the BART fare area, which is on the ground level at Fruitvale. They have new fare gates at this station, which I think they're going to replace all the other old fare gates with this style.
And still only one is wheelchair accessible. Why not make them all wheelchair accessible?
We have to wait for a bus for 30 minutes because we just missed the last one. So we wander around the nearby blocks. crossing a street with a interestingly painted crosswalk.
Now I'm rolling on to the bus. I did not catch it, but it had a lamp that slipped down. Now I'm rolling into the area of the bus. And we will embark on the challenge of getting all the bus hooks on my chair.
The driver decided to do this in the dark, turned the lights off before hooking the hooks on.
I think she asked me if I need a seatbelt, but I always decline. I know I shouldn't, but if you see how cumbersome this whole process is already, it just feels like a burden to have a seatbelt. I can tell she's struggling, so I asked if she wants to have Peter come on the bus to show her where my chair's attachment points are.
The lights are back on now.
Yeah, not bad. Can you help me see where the hooks go? It's generally quite difficult for me to communicate with the driver because I have a speech impairment, I'm wearing a mask, and I'm hearing impaired. So the drivers, if they're behind me, I can barely hear them, and they'll often be saying things to me. I can't tell if they're talking to me, I can't tell what they're saying. Sometimes they want me to back up, sometimes they really don't want me to back up.
Yeah, I think I've hooked the hooks on now. The driver had to show me where to press a lever that releases the straps that the hooks are attached to.
And then one more over here.
Okay, move back a little. Go like, you know. Alright. Alright.
Thank you.
You welcome.
And we're getting off on kind of a narrow street. When the bus stops here, kind of blocks cars coming from behind.
So that holds out. One thing I did not show, or did not show in the video, was how we request a stop.
Yeah, so when we need to request a stop, there's a button that indicates to the driver that someone using a wheelchair wants to get off, and that button is located right next to where Aubrey is. But of course, I'm sitting on the other side of the bus, and Aubrey can't press the button herself, so I always have to awkwardly stand up and get over there to press the button while the bus is still moving, which is sometimes pretty tricky.
And now we roll out into the Oakland night. Now I feel the lamps folding back up into the bus. In general, we have found those lamps to be very reliable. I've never not been able to get on to a bus because of a lamp not working. On the sidewalk, hard part there, but now I'm just rolling in the street. I much prefer rolling in the street when I can because I had more room, it's usually less bumpy. It's like uphill. And moving around! And we spend about 2 hours at this party. Before we have to dash out the door to catch the bus once more.
This is a different bus that will take us to downtown Oakland, where we will catch the BART train at 12th Street Station.
The ramp comes down. Very reliable. I like to say ramp beats lift every time.
Drivers flipping up the seats.
And this driver is putting on the hook.
We caught this bus at 8:15, and it was supposed to get to the BART station at 8:36, and then the BART train was supposed to get there at 8:49, but the bus lost some time, so we didn't get there until 8:40. So we only had 9 minutes to get down into the station and get on the train.
Now the driver is removing the hook. Even though the process is very cumbersome, I tend to like riding buses because the ramps work. I don't have to take any elevators. I often have nice windows. So overall, it's not so bad. No loss in that.
Alright, can you go any faster?
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going now.
Okay, we're going to that corner. See that diagonal thing up there?
Dial. When in a hurry, so I had to change my chair into my fastest mode.
I didn't realize that there was another elevator to get down to the BART mezzanine that was actually very close to where we got off the bus on 12th Street. I only knew about this elevator that was 2 blocks up near 14th Street at Franco-Gawa Plaza, so we went way out of the way to get to this elevator.
Now, when I'm leaving for the privilege of getting shoved into a tiny box,
Yeah. Yeah,
we wait for 24 seconds. I barely had enough room to turn around, and Peter can barely see what button to press.
This elevator just takes us down from street level to the mezzanine where all the fare gates are. We have to take a second elevator to get to the train platform. Again, it's really slow.
It took 38 seconds.
Okay, here we are on the mezzanine at the extreme north end of the station. Now we find the fare gates, so we go through them. Aubrey with her Clipper card gets right through, but this time my phone is failing, so I have to struggle with it for like 30 seconds.
This thing's so long. Only one of the stages is wheelchair accessible. Now we're going at an increased pace through the giant mezzanine, passing all the space that could have been used for ramps. I'm looking all around trying to find some sign of an elevator. I see one that says elevator to train. Yeah.
To get down to the platform or to exit out?
Platform.
The platform, okay. So what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to go off this end over here, go all the way down to the hall, this hallway, and it'll be an elevator. I'm gonna open the gates because you guys, I'm assuming, already tagged in.
Yeah, we already know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna open the gates over there. So by the time you get there, it'll be open for you.
Thank you so much.
Sorry about that.
No, thank you so much. No, thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I don't know. Then that station agent was very kind, pointed us in the right direction, and opened the fare gate up ahead since we had already paid. At least this is a smooth ride. No stamped concrete here.
So we have to go to this elevator, which is at the extreme south end of the station. Now, if I had realized that there was another elevator from the street, that one would have been pretty close to this end, but I didn't, so we basically traveled the length of the station twice for no reason. Here we go through this narrow passageway back to this elevator.
Even still, it's horrible. This giant station, not only could it have had ramps, it should have more than one elevator down to the train.
Yeah, and most of these BART elevators look original to when the system was built in the late 60s, early 70s.
I wonder, there's probably a better elevator. But this was built on the lawn, there's behind this happened before, right?
Yeah.
We're taking that elevator from the farm on the floor and having this farm on the floor.
Yeah. I think there might be another one closer. I just couldn't find another elevator icon on Apple Maps other than that one, so I didn't want
The elevator takes 1 minute, and as the doors open, I see the light from the train we need to catch.
Oh my gosh. There's a train right there.
Yeah. I will have to hunt for the door with my picture on it, or the wheelchair symbol. And the first thing I will see is a carrier filled with someone's luggage. That is so perfect.
Now moving out. 12th Street, Oakland City Center. This is a yellow line train to.
Okay, good.
The doors are closing. Please stand clear of the doors.
this train is supposed to get to Millbrae at 9:40, and we should catch the Caltrain there at 9:46. So it's a pretty tight connection. And now all of the BART trains stop at the airport for a few minutes on the way to Millbrae. So it's kind of nerve-wracking sitting there waiting at the airport while we're rapidly approaching the time that we have to get on the Caltrain.
Now boarding at San Francisco International Airport. This is a yellow line train to Millbrae.
Doors will close. They will open again before departure.
They said doors will close, doors will open again before departure.
Oh.
Doors are closing. Please stand clear of the doors.
Yeah.
The doors are closing. Please stand clear of the doors. The next station is Millbrae.
And now here's the most exciting part of our journey. We are pulling in to Millbrae and have to make this Caltrain to get home.
Otherwise, we wait another 30 minutes,
In the home.
which is better than it was back before electric service, when we would have had to wait an hour.
But still,
Still.
the
They're
catching.
running ahead to press the elevator button.
The doors are closing.
And wandering
The
around.
doors.
People when they're running.
Thank you.
And when I get there, I find that the elevator has just started going up. So we missed it. The elevator, that is.
And now, for the lowest elevator of our entire journey.
These are so slow.
That's there.
The doors are closing.
It just
Please
went up,
stand
I
clear
guess.
of the doors.
It literally just went up.
Yeah.
Now boarding at Millbrae. This is a yellow line train to Antioch.
The reason we have to take these elevators is because we need to get to the other side of the Caltrain tracks, and there's no grade crossing at this station.
But given how long this is taking, I would rather go over lots of bumping stuff than risk missing the train.
Yellow line train for airport San Francisco Antioch, 20 minutes.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we spent 1 minute and 25 seconds waiting for the elevator. And now we take the very tortuously slow journey up. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Well, you go first.
Alright. This elevator takes 1 minute and 1 second. As soon as the elevator arrives, I'm first at the door and zoom over to the third view so I can hit the button of the next elevator as soon as I can. As I'm going to the elevator, I see the lights on the Caltrain.
My wallet app delays me again.
Turn on the button.
Yep, it's the Caltrain.
I go.
Yep. Oh. That person missed the elevator. Yep, here we go. We're gonna miss the train.
So down the top. Good.
Oh, the brakes. Oh my god.
No, I see the light. No. This elevator lands after 64 seconds. We burst out, and the boarding assistant area is all the way at the end of the platform, so I'm zooming under there as fast as I can, and a very tight stranger holds the door. I need a conductor. Which one? I need a conductor.
People who can walk could just get on the train right here at this door, but Caltrain doesn't have level boarding, so Aubrey has to worry about going to the boarding assistance area at the north end of the platform. Also, people who can walk could just run up and down the stairs and not wait for the elevators.
With lamps and level boarding, I wouldn't have these problems.
Over this.
Thank you so much.
Smoking is not allowed anywhere in BART station or on train.
Hello.
If you see anyone smoking,
Not in here. Thank you so much. I got another one to do that. What that guy did.
They didn't spot the train correctly, so one of the doors of the designated car is not lined up with the mini high, and the other door is too close to the railing of the mini high, so the manual lift won't work because it'll run into that railing.
Sure. I can go in the bike car too.
Oh no, this we gotta
I also can go in the bike car if I know this is not on the list, but I just go along with it.
So they decide to respot the train and use the bridge plate with the mini high, and they put the manual lift back away.
If you can, just try to get here on time because we're like 5 minutes. Like 5 feet.
They're respotting the train now so they can put down the bridge plate.
Please say, never go on the track. If you drop something on the track, tell a BART employee and you will get it back.
That is here. There you go.
Thank
Where are you going?
Mountain View.
Mountain View.
Yeah, thank you.
Here you
Once
go.
again, I go on the train and all the stairs are down in this area. I'll wait until the conductor notices and push them up.
Yep.
Now I have to. We're taking on BART. I know it's not here.
Sure, no, I understand that.
Everyone else who was on the BART train ran up the stairs and ran down the stairs, and we're waiting for the elevators.
No, I totally get it. I was when I closed it, 'cause I didn't see anybody. Then I saw someone hold the doors and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be back here. Actually, he'll be back here at Mountain View. Yeah, no, you're fine.
I often need to help sitting up in my chair.
We're arriving in Mountain View. The conductor is talking on radio, communicating with the driver about where to stop the train so that the doors lined up properly with the mini high.
This is southbound local train 656, making all stops at San Francisco. Next stop.
Thank you so much.
You guys have a good one.
Wonderful night. And we made it! And now I got onto the stamped concrete, then I turn immediately so I can go onto the smoother part of the ground.
I'm going over to tag off our clipper cards.
And then I turn around to look at the signboard. The train is on time.
Is it late?
So we traveled from Mountain View to Oakland via Milpitas, and then back from Oakland to Mountain View via Millbrae. And in order to spend 2 hours at our destination, we spent 5 hours on transit, including 8 minutes and 53 seconds on elevators. The connections got progressively tighter as we went through our transit journey.
Yeah. But it was all worth it to go there and back again and spend time with good friends.